I bought these and they came today. These hanging fridge drawers are awesome. This is a medium-sized one, which is a little narrow, which is good for like cheeses and like yogurt and stuff like that. This one is a larger one. This one would be more for like eggs and maybe sticks of butter or something to that effect. But anyway, so I checked it out, and as it turns out, these things are awesome. I utilize more space in my fridge. They simple to put together, and they're pretty decent. I mean, you know, maybe if this was a little flatter, like if they made this flat so it'd be a little bit more flush, I'd be okay with that. But I'm thinking that maybe probably because it's from a different company or something to that effect, it might, you know, be different. But nonetheless though, I mean, this is great. Look, I got my stuff already in here, and it doesn't pull out because there's some that clip on, but you got to pull the whole thing out just to get something, and then it's a pain in the neck getting back on because it's a pinched at the end. You got to push. Nah, this is all done. It's a drawer, and it stays pretty straight. It's nice. It doesn't, like, you know, it stays there. I also bought this as well. This is the soda space saver, and I could put soda for my boyfriend when he comes to visit me. And look, I got a shelf on top. That's awesome bonus to this. That's so cool. It goes right on top of there, and I could put bread and stuff just like I just did. And look at this, you get to utilize more space. Put my drinks, healthy stuff, and put my bread and whatnot on top, and I got more space out of my fridge. Now it's pretty empty because I just moved in. I think I'm gonna get another small one like this. I think it'll fit maybe a bit smidged too wide, but you know what, I'll see. I might be able to get away with it depending on how much space I can get out of it. If I could get a third one right in there, one of the medium-sized ones, oh, or maybe the small one, nice thin one right there, and boom, I just gained an additional shelf under the shelf and utilizing so much space. Look, I could put my cookies, eggs are there, but the eggs could go in here, and by doing that I don't have to worry about them breaking, because that is and I can put other stuff here, which is awesome. Loving this. Be giving a great review on that. I am so happy about that. Let's see, I'm gonna put my eggs in there. I don't have to think about my eggs. Look, I'm putting it in. It didn't go anywhere. The drawer stayed. Look at that. That's cool. Boom. I'm done. My eggs are safe. That's so awesome. And look at that. I got all that space now. Put that in there. Don't have to think about, oh my goodness, that's awesome sauce. Love it. Love it. Gonna give a great review. I've gotten a lot of things from Amazon, Temu, you name it. And it's awesome.
Overall, these aren't bad. A couple of them kind of have a slant to them. If you can see, the distance is not equal. So like this one here is kind of leaning that way. My other concern is that they are kind of tipsy, or they teeter-totter a little bit. So that's my only issue. There is a gap when you put a soda can in between. It does not sit flush, so there is a leeway with your can. I thought maybe once you loaded it up it would be more stable, but these are actually wider than a soda can, so it still allows for that room of play there. So just something to keep in mind. Otherwise, I think they're pretty good quality. They will do for what I need it for, and they were affordable for a 4-pack. So I do want to point out there is not a divider. Some of these sometimes will have a divider that allows it to roll and kind of actually separates it. These will actually stack on top of each other. So when you grab one, be aware that next one may just drop right down. And it won't roll because it doesn't have those dividers in it. So that's something else to consider when purchasing these. But like I said, they'll do for my purpose. And they were affordable, and you got 4 of them. So
I am here to review the multi-purpose clear plastic bins, which hold cans. The lid does come off. They are stackable. This will hold a 12 pack. I just don't have a 12 pack. If you can see here, the size of this box is about the same length, and the can holder is just about 1 inch to 1.25 inches past that. It will not fit in my counter depth refrigerator, but I do have a garage refrigerator that these will go in, and I had ordered these due to the fact that I'd like to see how many cans I have left, and they are stackable so that this can also be outside the refrigerator. In my colder months, they don't always have to go inside the refrigerator. So this is a nice, durable, heavy-duty can holder. You can see here they are stackable. The lids do come off to make it easier to put in your cans.
And there's a top on there. It comes off. Why would I do that? Oh, that's just grape juice. Just grape juice.